a.m. on Saturday, June 6, 2020. On June 14th is my mother's birthday. It's Flag Day. And I raised my flag. Alright? June 14th is Flag Day. Y'all had plenty of time to get this resolved to handle this business. Y'all did. So everything that I'm doing, I'm putting it on the wall. I'm putting it out in public display. I never did this for spitefulness. I did it because it needed to be done. You got a war on drugs that's been demonized in the black community for over 400 years. You've been using drugs on the black community for 400 years. You used it on us when we was picking cotton in Louisiana. This issue of mass incarceration, this police brutality, this public lynching that you're doing is behind the war on drugs. Your safeness ain't gonna work like it worked in the 1800s where you lynched us and you think the rest of us is gonna sit down. White people are standing up now. White America's getting involved now. Now is the right time. So this is what I'm doing. Art and activism, the art of protest. Art and activism, the art of protest. I'm gonna show you how to protest peaceably and get your message across. You know what I'm saying? Social justice for social change, social media, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. I do. I started with my face. That's when I started getting in your face. But right now, I'm sticking in Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg, because Mark Zuckerberg got everything I did since I started this. You feel me? And with Mark Zuckerberg got everything I got, ain't a whole lot I gotta do. All I gotta do is subpoena my Facebook account, subpoena my Twitter account, subpoena my MySpace account, my Instagram, and make a movie out of that. The art of getting money. I changed my product. I ain't changed my hustle. I ain't selling weed. I ain't selling cocaine. I ain't selling hot dogs. I ain't selling hamburgers. I'm gonna start selling information, so we don't have to be out here stranded. So we don't be out here stuck. You know what I'm saying? Doing a protest tomorrow. Doing a protest tomorrow. You are welcome to come. It's going to be at 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock. It's going to be at the States Attorney's office. It's going to be at the States Attorney's office. I'm going to use this plywood and put all my messages out there. It's going to be like Graffiti Alley. The State's Attorney's office is in there, so I'm turning over evidence to the State's Attorney to access the grand jury under Senate Bill 374. I want to access the grand jury under Senate Bill 374, and I'm going to give them all this information. This is my movie release for Level Up. Level Up is about leveling up, all right? But this movie is about Baltimore's politics. Everybody got their seat now. Kwasi Mfume sitting in his seat. Nick Mosby sitting in his seat. Sheila Dixon and Brandon Scott is fighting for their seat. Well, I was making a movie about y'all's Democratic Party and the war on drugs. All right? The entire contents of the defendant's vehicle. All right? You see that? Well, it's my witness list. Because I'm getting ready to file a class action lawsuit against the state. Y'all refused this lawsuit, so I'm going to refile the information from this lawsuit against you. Designation of plaintiff's proposed expert witnesses. And the witnesses is going to be Scott Shellenberger. All right. Adam Lippy. Judge Turnbull. Judge Turnbull dead. It's going to be my witness list. Mary Pat Clark. Bernard Jack Young. Peter Francott. Paul Weinblatt, Patricia Cook from Bank of America, Chief Johnson and Chief Hyatt, Commissioner Belfield, Commissioner Davis, Commissioner Batts, D'Souza, Harrison. Yeah, all the Baltimore City police officers since 2006 is going to be on this. All right, all of them. Baltimore City County Police Officer Littleton, Adam May, Christian Schaefer, Barry Sims. I'm going to show you the role that the media plays in misinformation. I'm going to show you the role that the media plays in protecting the corruption. Chief Bail, all right? Marcella Holloman, judges. Frank Conway. Frank Conway destroyed a lot of evidence. Greg Bernstein got a lot of evidence. George Nielsen, all right? Councilman Coran, Councilman Stokes, Councilman Bill Henry. This was notarized. You feel me? Notarized. We're going to talk about y'all. And we're going to talk about this movie. We're going to talk about civility. All right? We're going to talk about civility. Social media for social change. This is for my movie release, so you can't say that you can sue me. Y'all took my movie releases and y'all took my diaries and you took my paperwork. What you didn't do is take my ability to think outside the box. What you didn't do is take my material off the cloud. My material is on the cloud. It's in the ether. My material is in the courts. My material is in Judge Holland's hands. Judge Pearson, Judge Bell. And if Judge Bell, Judge Pearson, and Judge Holland ain't got it, that means that you destroyed evidence. We rioting in the streets and we protesting because of your courts and the corruption in your courts. Your courts protect these dirty cops. You feel me? Y'all permitted Anthony Anderson to be murdered. Y'all permitted Tyrone Russ to be murdered. Y'all permitted Freddie Gray to be murdered. And you did it with your courts. You had the police officers, but your courts let them free. I wrote Chief Justice Roberts in 2007, told him I wanted to hold the courts accountable and take them to court about the war on drugs. And that's what we're going to address, the war on drugs. You can do whatever you want to do, say whatever you want to say, but at the end of the day, my paperwork is in your hands. Under Senate Bill 374, you got to give me access to the grand jury. When I get to the grand jury, somebody going to jail. 52 politicians is going to jail. And the list is going to be scandalous. You're either going to testify against the Democratic Party or you're going to go to jail for the Democratic Party. Your choice, your decision. But we working together here.